You didn't expect it to come back, did you? Welcome back to... Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dangan Ronpa. Yes! I'm finally back with this goddamn series after months of not doing it because I had lost my save. But I'm actually back. I finally caught up after actually getting motivation last night and all of today, this morning, to catch up to it. So now I'm back. I actually know, since I was able to play it for the past 2 days, I remember everything on what to do. So it should start getting real serious now. So, first off, I should go over the Monokuma file and refresh my memory. Victims, Hifumi Yamada, Kiyotake Ishimaru. Both died as a result of blunt force trauma to the head. It appears they were killed with similar weapons. That's it? It is rather peculiar. There's far too little information compared to previous events. That's hardly an issue. After all, the incident played out before our very eyes. It's only natural we could have more information than the Monokuma file. I suppose you have a point, but something's fishy. There is another matter as well. The person was yet to show himself. You mean Kirigiri? While she does indeed have an alibi for the times Yamada and Celeste were attacked, it's not possible she is operating as an accessory to the culprit. An accessory? An accessory? Well, what do you want? No need to be catty. I came all the way out here just to answer your questions. Questions? You're talking about there being an accomplice, weren't you? Pretty sure I already explained this to y'all. And yes, it was during the class trial. Oh, actually, I should explain this before anything happens, is that I'm not, if you're new to the series and you're just kind of trying to watch the whole, what's it called, investigation of this series for this part, I'm not playing the Vita version. I'm actually playing the PSP version, English translated on the PSP emulator. Yeah, so if the Vita's different at all, then I'm sorry, I can't follow with you. But I know some of the stuff I know they changed in the Vita version that released in like January, I think. And I know Danganronpa 2 is out now in Canada and Americas, so I might just record, I don't know. But yeah, so, and I also said before in my old series that I will not be reading out the stuff when the specific characters read out or say their own things, like during class trials, even though it's all in sorry, I just ate. Even though it's all in English or in Japanese. Blech. I think I need to change that. Ooh, lag though. Yep. Ergo, there's a 0% profit margin for any accomplice behavior. So you're saying there's no chance an accomplice is involved in this incident? That much I can't tell you. If I did, I'd be hindering you guys' imagination. I just don't want you to forget that no matter how much anyone assists in murder, there can only be one villain. An accomplice has nothing to gain. In other words, you have to identify the single villain who committed the murders as usual. While we're on the subject, I'll take this opportunity to make everything perfectly clear. For this class trial, you guys only need to identify the one true villain who devised and carried out a plan for murder. The one true villain? Well, I think I've explained enough for you. From here on, it's just you guys and the villain butting heads. There's only one villain, and accomplice has nothing to gain, which means Kirigiri being involved is really out of the question. Most likely. I'm glad for that, but still, where did she run off to? If she has no involvement in the murders, then it matters not. We must focus on our investigation. Investigation? Ah, yes, well, we already know Hagakure killed them. I suppose a quick investigation wouldn't do us any harm. Shouldn't we consider that a homicidal maniac might be a suspect too? Just throwing that out there. Genocide or show? What have I ever done to you? But when did you? You weren't there when I woke up, so I've been looking all over for you, White Knight. Anyway, you over there, little Miss Godzilla Knockers. Godzilla Knockers? Why am I a suspect? You're a homicidal maniac, need I say more? Is that all it takes to become a regular on the suspect list? But I've got an alibi. She's right, she does have an alibi. She was with the rest of us when Yamada screamed. Plus, when the 2 corpses were stolen, she was still unconscious in the physics lab. While I'll give you Ishimaru's corpse, she couldn't have transported Yamada's from the infirmary. I don't look it, but I actually put a lot of thought into my craft. You know how that's how I wrote. I've been laid bare for all to see, so killing is out of the question for me. That's not something to be proud of. In any case, what about searching the scene? I'm worried about the bodies being taken away again. Asahina and I will handle that. Is that right? Alright, Asahina? Yeah, I'm not much help with the investigation anyway. Then that's that. We can finally get started. Telling me about the case feels kinda odd. Everyone has an alibi, which means the number of possible suspects is limited. On the other hand, and maybe it's just me overthinking things, but something tells me it's not that quite that simple. Alright. There's a wide array of hammers hanging there, from small to large, but several are missing. Missing? What if these hammers are used as base to create the justice hammers? Either way, these hammers look like they've been used a whole lot. This hammer appears to be wet, and there's only one that's not dirty. Does that mean someone washed it? Loaded washed hammer in your thingy. Well, let's look at the bodies. It's Ishimaru. He's completely still. According to the Monokuma file, Ishimaru's death was the result of blunt force struck right to the head. He was first found in the physics prep room, just as hammer number 4 was the murder weapon. Also, a vinyl sheet isn't spread out underneath Ishimaru's corpse. Perhaps the culprit used this when he transported Ishimaru's body, so he wouldn't leave any blood behind. Yamada's huge cold body is sprawled all huge sorry, that was weird to me. Yamada's huge cold body is sprawled on the floor. Man, he really is big. Nagi. Dick. So big in fact that I wonder how the culprit ever managed to move him. I mean, his body was found in the infirmary on the 1st floor, and this is the 3rd floor. Just how the heck could he have moved Yamada from the 1st floor to the 3rd? Without us noticing, for that matter. Nope, nothing comes to me. Anyways, I'll hold off on thinking about that until later and focus on examining his body for now. The cause of death was indeed blunt force trauma to the head. And that justice hammer number 3 I saw in the infirmary was most likely used to do it. Wait, hold on a second. Something's wrong with this body. But just what is it? Something's different. Something about when I saw his body in the infirmary and the body I'm looking at now. Oh yeah, his glasses! When I saw Yamada's corpse in the infirmary, his glasses were definitely covered in blood. But now they're cleaned, which means someone wiped Yamada's glasses? But who, and why? I wonder. Let's talk to Asahina. Hey, Nagi, so actually something's been bugging me. About this strange room, storage room. What about it? You know, after Yamada and Yamada's bodies disappeared, we all split up to go look. I was alone and went off with Sakura. After everyone split, we went straight to this art room to look around. But at that time, the storage room door was locked and we couldn't get in. The door was locked? We came straight here with the search when the search started, so there's no way anyone got here before us. But when we locked, who locked the door, you know? Plus it's open now, so... You're right, that is perplexing. The door was locked just after we started looking for the bodies, but it's unlocked now. There's gotta be something to that. Maybe I can figure something out once I get out of this room. Now, I wanted to show you guys something before we actually continue on. I know that, I should have, and I really should have, went back and watched all my videos and redid every little thing with the, report cards, so it hung out with every specific person on, free time, but I chose not to, because I actually wanted to see if I could get a bunch of new stuff, because I had, figured out there's actually specific skills and specific stuff you get from hanging out with specific people. So I wanted to go and get all the good stuff. So, I'm sorry, but I wanted to make it so that things are easier for me on my end. Some people I did not hang out with the same people. It all depends on who I did. I don't remember if I hung out with Kirigiri at all. I did not hang out with her at all in this, I think. So let me show you right now. Ishimaru Kiyotake Shimaru, what is a student but a professional learner, he said, not long before coming to the conclusion that he also needs to learn how to hold a normal, everyday conversation with his fellow classmates. So you know what, fuck it, I'll just tell you all the acquired skills and stuff I got. So, I'm lazy. Acquired skill, remarkable influence, maximum influence with God, +2. So, the hearts I have during the battles, I will have 2 more instead. And then for big boy Byakuya Togami, got cool and composed, reduces crosshair drift, max SP +1, and enviable influence, so maximum influence got +5. So instead of having Ishimaru's, I want to have Togami's. Did not hang out with Owada. Hung out with Leon though. He hates studying and doing homework, blah blah blah. Strong arm, increases speed of fired ammunition. Didn't hang out with him. Hung out with Hagakure once. Deep in thought, increases class trial time limits. Hung out with Mizuno, of course. Voice of Gold, increases damage dealt during MTB. Machine Gun Talk Battle. Asahina hung out 3 times. Max SP +1. Max SP +1. Max SP +1. If I hang out with her one or 2 more times, I get a thing, so... Unless she fucking dies, then I'll be fucking pissed. Did not hang out with Enoshima. Hung out with Fujisaki. That's something I didn't do last time that I'm pretty sure I remember not doing. I got an SP skill for one of them, and I got Algorithm. Faster conversion of assertion to ammo. Which sounded cool, so I took it. Sakura-chan. A number of things occurred during this incident. No, perhaps better to say a great deal of things. There's a value in revisiting past events. You might recall something you overlooked. Shall I help you go over it once more? Yes, please, Sakura-chan. That's not a bad idea. Alright, let's go back to over what happens. This morning, only Asahina, Kirigiri, you, and I stumbled in the cafeteria. For as long as we waited, no one else came, and thus we decided to search for the other student. We began searching at around 8 a.m. Immediately after we split up, Kirigiri went missing. Finding Celeste in the 3rd floor recreation room, Asahina quickly reconvened with you and I. Celeste said that she was attacked by a madman and lost consciousness for around an hour, which means she was attacked about an hour before we found her. Putting that aside, putting that at a little after 7 o'clock a.m. At that time, we learned from Celeste's photo the madman was dressed in an unusual costume. Justice Robo. Additionally, we've discovered Yamada has been dragged off by that very same Justice Robo. We began our search of the madman and soon after met up with Fukawa and Togami. Moments later, we found Yamada injured in the 2nd floor library. After escorting Yamada to the infirmary on the 1st floor, we resumed our search. Then, just after we left the infirmary... What is it? I saw a shadow. There was a shadow moving at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's sightings, we all went to the 2nd floor and split up to look for the madman. And not long after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had spotted the madman on the 3rd floor. Hearing her scream, we headed to the 3rd floor. What happened, Celeste? That was a rather exaggerated cry coming from you. I saw him, the costumed madman. When I shouted, he ran off. Myself facing opposite the stairs, he turned the corner at the end of the hall to the left. And yet again, just moments after. Yeah! Huh? What? That came from downstairs, which means that scream was Yamada in the infirmary? Crap! Let's hurry back! So we split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Asahina, and I returned to the infirmary. And you, Togami, and Fukawa went after the madman on the 3rd floor. There in the infirmary, we discovered Yamada's dead body. At that time, I heard the corpse discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Asahina behind and returned to the 3rd floor to report the bad news. However, at the same time, we had just found Ishimaru's corpse in the physics prep room. Yamada and Ishimaru's corpse were likely discovered at nearly the same time. I too heard the corpse discovery announcement immediately after we found Ishimaru's body. Then I informed you and Togami about Yamada's murder. So you, me, and Togami then headed to the infirmary together, leaving Fukawa, who had passed out, behind. But just after we left the physics lab, we heard surprising news from Celeste, who had come upstairs from after me. Yamada's corpse, it's disappeared! We hurried back to the infirmary, and Yamada's body was gone. After that, remembering we had forgotten about Fukawa, we all returned to the bright room. You know what's really questioning about a lot of this investigation is that a lot of the scenes that they're showing with Celeste, she does not look... She looks more worried than usual. She does not look as cool and composed and not giving a shit of anything like usual. Like, She's like playing it all off, like trying to pretend that it's all really bad. Well, it is all really bad. People are dying, but you know, she's acting like it. I don't know. I'm getting confused here because usually she's all like, I don't give a fuck because I'm not dead. Did it just... Really? This is some sort of dream? Or is this... Bleh. This time it was Ishimoto's corpse that had disappeared. Rattled and confused, we quickly set out to search for the missing bodies. And then, after some time searching, hearing Celeste has found the corpse, we all headed for the storage room. And there we just rediscovered the two missing bodies. And that covers everything, I think. Looking back at that, like that, it strikes me just how much happened in such a short time. Should you ever wish to go over things again, let me know. You have my cooperation. Thanks, Sakura-chan. The door... Oh, bleh, I should have been reading it. The door is indeed locked, but it looks like it can only be set from inside the storage room. I can't see any way the door could have been locked from the outside. The door of the storage room can only be locked from the inside. There's somebody that did that. Asahina and Ogami can attest that the door was locked when we started the searching for the bodies. And the door can only be locked from inside the storage room. So that means, in other words, when Asahina and Ogami came to investigate, someone who was already inside the locked storage room, and eventually that someone unlocked the door and the room became accessible again. Plus, Asahina said nobody could have gotten here before them. Which means the person in the storage room is the murderer! Now can we leave? No, there's still stuff in here, what the fuck? What else? I don't see anything of use other than this fat ass. Togami's in here. It's a trolley without a handle. I've seen trolleys like this in art rooms before. It's for transporting sculptures and stuff. It looks a little inconvenient, but if you bend over and crouch down a bit, it's definitely usable. This trolley. Isn't it the same one that was in the physics prep room when Ishimoto's corpse was discovered? Plus, look at this. There's blood on the tires. A trolley with the blood on the tires moved from the physics prep room to the art storage room? What does this all mean? Aw, yeah. Togami da! Let us talk. Hey, Togami, do you think Hagakure is really the culprit? I can't think of anyone else who could be. Every one of us has an alibi for the murders and the disappearances of the corpses. And then there's Yamada's dying words. Yasuhiro, right? Not only that, he tried to say Ak, or something, too. It all points to Yasuhiro Hagakure. But then even if Hagakure did do it, why would he try to hide himself by wearing that bizarre costume? I'm sure he just thought that as long as he hid his figure, he wouldn't have found out. He's a degenerate and a fool. Well, Hagakure is kind of a dupe, but you couldn't really just pack everything up in a little box labeled doofus and call it a day? I feel like there's a big hint here somewhere. Wait a minute! How would he know it was Hagakure if he was in that fucking robo suit? How could you even tell? I mean, you could say, oh, by height, but then I'm pretty sure Sakura is the tallest, either that or Byakuya, right? I'm pretty sure. I do not think Hagakure is the tallest, even though he is the eldest, I know that. But I don't think he's the tallest. Maybe he's the only one who can fit, who knows. Is that everything? Nothing else stands out to you? No, there's more that I can't figure out, like why the culprit hid the bodies. Maybe he thought if we couldn't find the corpses that we couldn't hold an investigation, and yet despite that we almost had no trouble. That too could only be the culprit's an imbecile. Is that really good enough? There's one more thing that stuck out to me. Why did the culprit commit 2 murders? What? I mean, according to the rules, if you commit murder without getting caught, you graduate. In which case, I think the culprit would first and foremost want to ensure that no one else found out. By committing 2 murders, you leave that much more evidence behind. Wait, perhaps. I see, so that's what this is. What are you talking about? We are not friends, and don't you forget it. Where's this coming from? You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, it looks like I'll be able to squeeze a little fun out of this game. And with that, Togami left the storage room. It sounds like he figured something out. Would be nice if he told me, too. I think I found the clues in this area. In which case, I should check some other places out. Places worth investigating. All that's coming to me right now is the infirmary and the physics prep room. Okay. I think the physics prep room is the only one on this floor. I think the infirmary is on the first one. Is this the way? Yeah, okay. Lego! Oh god. This is the freaking air purification chamber. Oh. Genocide! While the governor was hard at moving the bodies, I was busy going Betty bye. It brings me to tears knowing I missed such an extremely rare sight. Oh, you're fucked. Okay. These are vinyl sheets, aren't they? I feel like I've seen one of these vinyl sheets before, and recently too. Oh, come on, that wasn't a fucking thing? Killing me here. These are what appears to be tire tracks extending from the puddle on the floor. That reminds me, the trolley in the arm storage room had blood on its tires. I wonder, maybe those blood on the tires came from here? So if so, Ishima's corpse was probably moved from here to the storage room in the trolley. Oh god. If so, they're both on the third floor, so it would be easy enough to use the trolley to move the body. Yeto. But even if it was possible to use Yamada's corpse with the trolley, that doesn't answer how Yamada's corpse was moved. And Yamada was on the first floor in the infirmary. There was no way you could use a trolley to transfer him up to the third floor. It's a mystery. There's a hammer. Just hammer number 4 was used to attack Ishimura. The corpse was moved, the murder was left untouched. Yeah, alright. I think, of course, we gotta check out the next place of murder, right? Wait, what? No, okay. I thought I was seeing things. No, this should be the room that we need to go to, right? Yeah, Celeste is in there. We'll teleport right here. Let's check out what's going on. Alrighty, Celeste. What are you investigating, Celeste? I wouldn't go so far as calling it an investigation. Hagakure must be hiding somewhere, so I'm searching for him. And if I may return your question, what are you investigating, Nagi? I'm mostly just looking around, checking all sorts of things out. What's really on my mind right now is how the culprit managed to move Yamada's body. How he managed to use Yamada's body? When Yamada's body disappeared, you were here in the infirmary, right? Asina was feeling under the weather, so I remained here along with her. However, she was looking particularly bad, so I accompanied her to the restroom. And then, when you got back, the corpse was gone? Yes, but he was only out of sight for a minute. Asahina said basically the same thing, which means the culprit moved Yamada's body in the span of 1 minute? That would be the case. I'm finding it harder and harder to believe this is even possible. I mean, the culprit's moving Yamada's enormous body in just a minute? Bullshit. Fucking, you can't move a fat ass like that in 5 seconds. And just hammer number 3 was used to attack Yamada. Of course, was moved with the murder left himself untouched. Can I look at the blood puddle? Hello? No, I can't. Okay. What's over here? There's a fridge. It's a fridge. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. Maybe it's the 10th anniversary, but I'm parched and 1 peek isn't gonna hurt. There's a large quantity of blood stored in the transfusion bags. Seeing as I'm not a vampire last time I checked, this isn't gonna do much for my thirst. It looks like a pretty ordinary trash can, but what's this? There's something in it. It's a little small to be a handkerchief. It looks like a glasses cloth. And there's some sort of character printed on it. But more importantly, it's covered in blood. Did you find something? Yeah, it's a glasses cloth inside the trash can. A glasses cloth. And there's blood on it. Someone had to use these glass cloths to wipe away blood. But who would wipe blood with a glasses cloth, and why? I can only fathom a reason. It's hard to imagine why, but I think there's something to this. What's left? Hello? Nothing in here, I would assume. Okay. So we've searched the 2 main places. So this is where you were, Nagi. I've been looking for you. You were looking for me? I thought I'd give you my thanks earlier. Even though it wasn't intentional, thanks to you, the game's gotten a whole lot more interesting. So, go to Hagakure's room. And also, take this. Meet in the cafeteria. This is the note Hagakure wrote when Kirigiri made him round everyone up last night, isn't it? Good memory. Yeah, his handwriting left quite the impression on me. With this, everything falls into place. This is a trap. What is? Haha, things are getting pretty exciting. What are you talking about? I've repaid my debt to you. Later. Okay. So, Hagakure's room, then? That's weird, this... Wait, is this, this is the shop, actually. I wanted to do something before we did. Continue on. I got, like, 2 medals. I might as well use them to get an item, because I'm going to be using them during free time later. Let's see what I get. Bring it on. 3 medals. Oh, I actually have a chance to miss this time, but I didn't, bitch. What'd I get? What is it? Oh, I failed. And my friend Imran Hack is online on Skype. Fuck you. Okay. Wait. This way. No, I'm crazy. This way. We got this. I'm so back in the Dangan Ronpa mood. So excited to beat this fucking game. That means another series will be done at one point in life, soon enough. Alright, where are we going? Hagakure's room. Let's see. Hagakure, 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 Hagakure. Was that Enoshima? Yeah, it was, okay. Hagakure, Solas. So if we start all the way at this side, we start off with Yamada, who's dead. Hagakure, who we think is alive. The door's unlocked? Looks like I can go inside. Togami told me to take a look around, but sorry Hagakure, I'm going inside. Why is it unlocked? So this is Hagakure's room? Everywhere I look, there's stuff I can't make heads or tails not to. Where on earth did he get all this? I mean, the man himself is nowhere to be found, so he can't really complain about having this room investigated without permission, right? Where the fuck did he get all this stuff from? There appear to be something inside these cardboard boxes. These look like blueprints of some sort. And then we have the sheets of plastic and plasterboard, some stuff made out of cardboard too. This could be used to build a Justice Robo suit? Since this was in Hagakure's room, that means... Wait, hold on a second. There's obviously something fishy here. How about these blueprints? Look inside his washroom. I probably stuck my head in the shower. There's nothing in here except a really big mess. How the heck do you make a shower so dirty? What else am I supposed to look at? The bed? It's a regular bed, just like the one in my room. Okay. Guess there's nothing left in here. Where's Togami? He's gonna show up. Oh! Asahina. What's wrong? We found Kirigiri! What? Kirigiri? She alright? Where is she? That's not the only thing. Does a Robo show up too? Just Robo too? Yeah, and Hagakure's inside the costume. Anyway, everyone's at the pool on the second floor. Hey, join them quickly. To think both Hagakure and Kirigiri will show up right now at the same time. Alright, I'll go now. To the pool, right? So I dash to the second floor. The fuck are you guys doing all the way over there? Oh my god, I don't know if I've ever taken a good chance to look at this pool. This is a pretty nice looking fucking pool. I mean, I would fucking go to this pool just for the fucking pool. I mean, not for fucking racing reasons, but I love swimming. Swimming is my favorite pastime. When I have the chance to go, I'll go. Swimming is actually a lot of fun. I fucking love it so much. It's so much fun. Swimming is just, it's tiring, but it's fucking fantastic. Kitty kitty, what the fuck happened? Kitty kitty, and I feel like I was hit by a train, dude. Is that you, Hagakure? Oh my god, you dumb bitch. Hagakure, right? Aha, can't you just put looking, dude? No, not really, actually. Whoa, what's up with this? Oh, I was rebuilt in my sleep by an evil secret society? The fuck is going on? Asahina? Justice Robo's finally made his appearance, and it was Kirigiri who found him. Kitty kitty, the fuck is going on here? I found Hagakure inside the locker over here, by the pool side. He was sound asleep, so I kicked him until he woke up. You didn't have to kick me. You could have been a little nicer about it, dude, like rubbing my tummy or something. I'll pass. By the way, what have you been doing at all this time, kitty kitty? You went missing all of a sudden and never came back. I was just checking something out. Checking something out? It's nothing. It's not nothing. Nothing. More importantly, don't you get it? They suspect you being the Puppet Master's mole. First of all, how about you explain yourself, Hagakure? Why were you dressed up in that? Well, I don't really know either. I suddenly fell asleep, and when I woke up, I was here. Not that it matters, but do something about that costume. It hurts just looking at you. Dude, I can't take it off. I can't take it off. Someone give me a hand, would ya? I'd rather you refrain from building things you can't take off by yourself. I didn't build this thing. That clasp on the back appears to be what preventing him from taking it off. It's sealed very tightly as well. Alright, fine, I'll give you a hand. It took us several minutes just to get all the pieces separated, but with everyone's cooperation, we managed to remove Hagakure's costume. Ah, sweet taste of freedom, dude. I'm surprised at how perfectly this fits Hagakure, you know. To put in a... Oh, look, wait a second! There's no point in trying to hide it. I saw the blueprints in your room. It's quite obvious you were the one who built this costume. I saw the blueprints too. Same here. Then it really was Hagakure. Who attacked everyone? Let's hog tie him. Yeah, nobody else gets hurt. Tie me? Hold on a sec, everyone. I think that's a little going too far. He may be the prime suspect, but he still deserves a chance to defend himself. Anywho, first of all, what's all this about tax and blueprints? I'm hella lost right now. Save your excuses. It's already settled. You're the culprit. Wait, what culprit? I don't know what you're talking about. Someone's trying to frame me, dude. It's gotta be... I feel like I believe Hagakure because he's an idiot, and if he was as much as an idiot as we assume he is, he'd probably just slip up early. Nobody other than you could have worn this costume, Hagakure, so the man it has to be you. Couldn't have been anyone else. You can't know unless you try, dude. Fine, if you insist, I'll try, okay? As soon as the words left her mouth, I'll seem to try dressing herself in the Restless Robo costume. See, look at that. It's way too big. Sing it yourself. With an irritated look on her face, I was seeing to remove the pieces of the costume. How the fuck did she even get them on? How about that? You can't talk yourself out of this one. I don't know. That's just because you're a chick, dude. If a dude tries... Okay, look, here's the thing. I don't believe it was Hagakure, because you had... Looking at how hard it was for Asahina to see, I doubt Hagakure could have been able to see. And how hard it looks like Hagakure could have put that costume on by himself. Which means, if it was Hagakure, he needed an accomplice. Right? Naegi, do it. Alright. Reluctantly, I tried to put on the costume parts scattered on the floor. Nope, our arms aren't the same length. I can't get it on. See, like I said, it's not possible. That seemed to have been made to fit Hagakure's body. Then there's another costume just like it, and someone else wore it. He's your culprit. If that's what you propose, then I kindly request you present some evidence. What kind of evidence? If you wish to claim there's another costume, then you must find it and present it to us. Say what? Either way, you're the only one who doesn't have an alibi for all the attacks. So you're definitely the culprit, Hagakure. First off, what the heck's happened? I have no clue what's going on right now. Will someone please help me out here? Loaded just a robo costume with your Electro ID. It seems like she's deep in thought. I doubt she'd even answer even if I spoke up. It's becoming more and more definitive that this is all a trap. I wouldn't have thought both Hagakure and Kiryu would reappear together. By the way, where's Kiryu been all this time? I wish I knew. She must be working for a puppet master. If not, her suspicious behavior doesn't make sense. But you seem quite quick to jump to her defense. That's because Kirigi's been such a big help the whole time we've been here. And in doing so, the puppet master has planned to see of trust for her in your heart. Go fuck yourself. Kirigi's cool. You're a bitch. I hope you die next. There's no getting out of this one. Hagakure's the culprit for sure. Dude, you gotta tell me what's going on. I'm completely lost. Going on what's been said, I guess someone's getting killed? You hate Nags. Who was killed? Both Ishimaru and Yamada. What? Both? And you're the one who killed them. I told you it wasn't me. No, wait a second. See, it was two of them you killed? Ah, I know who the culprit is, dude. I suppose it's only fair. Let's hear what you have to say. Ish and Yams were in a heated battle against Over Alter Ego, right? Therefore, the culprit Alter Ego, aka Fuji dude. That was disappointing. Disappointing? Just give it up already. You're not fooling us. You killed them, didn't you? I told you, there's a way off. You're way off the mark. Oh yeah, dude, the note I got. Note? Last night I found a straight note stuck in my bedroom door. This is what it said. Found a hole like a secret path. Can see outside, probably a way out. Would be bad if Monokuma found out, so don't talk to anyone. Meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But when I went to the rec room, like I said, I like passed out or something. I'm pretty sure the culprit drugged me with something, dude. As if. It's not impossible. There's drugs in the infirmary which could be used to induce sleep. Really? Like I thought I got duped. They knew I'd fall for stuff like secret path and can see outside. They deceived me, dude. And you got caught like a mouse in a trap. When you're locked up for this long, you want to check stuff like that out, even fully aware it's a lie, huh? Yeah, I've been tricked! I was taken advantage of by my desire to get out of here, dude. Sounds like a bunch of crap to me. It's not crap! Fine, then show me the note. Yeah, I got a load of this, dude. It's just here in my pocket. It's gone, I guess. Believe me, I'm begging you, I really didn't kill anyone, honest. You already been told. If you want to be believed, then kindly produce the note. You can accept whatever you desire, but if you wish to be believed, then you must present evidence. Oh, come on, man. Well, it's about time we commence our investigation. There's not much time left until the class trial. What is there to investigate? Everyone knows perfectly well. Why did you do it, Agakure? Why did you kill Yamada and Ishimaru? I told you. Oh, wait, was it for Monokuma's reward? Yeah, you look like a lot of money troubles. Wait, stop assuming things. Someone help me out here. You should be thankful we didn't tie you up. If you have the time to cry about it, then wouldn't that time be better spent looking for something? Ah, right, gotta go looking for that note and costume. I'm out of here, dudes. Got a boat. I should get back to the crime scene, too. As Jenna decided to take over for me. So I'll see you later. And so everyone dispersed except... Kitty Kitty. Can I ask you a favor, Naegi? I'd like you to give me a hand with my investigation. I'm a bit off to a late start, but I'd like to make up to the ground as much as possible. I'd be happy to help, but you have to promise me something first. You have to promise, when this is over, you'll tell me why you disappeared. I refuse. Even after everything that has happened, she still doesn't hesitate to make a response. Anyway, I'd like your help. Is that alright? Yeah, got it. I appreciate it. Let's go. What? Nagi, you are one big pussy. Hey, Nagi, first I want to see the corpse. I want to see the corpse. Corpse doesn't seem like a kind of thing a girl my age should be saying. Corpses don't lie. They tell far more genuine truth than the living. Isn't that right, Nagi? How am I supposed to respond to that? Anyway, let's get going. If we aren't quick, we won't have enough time before the class trial starts. Yeah, got it. Alright, take me to the culprit. The corpses are. The corpses are in the storage room, back of the art room. Well, I guess that means we're heading upstairs. Upstairs, right? They are in the art room over there, so let's teleport here. Art room should be leading this way. Doom, doom, doom. 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 Alrighty, here you go, kitty kitty. Yamada, Ishimaru. For just a moment, Kirby's face appeared to harden. But that's all it was, a moment. Let's begin. She crouched down next to Ishimaru's body and without hesitation began inspecting it. Just like it says in the Monokuma file, they were killed with similar weapons. As she worked, she appeared unconcerned, indifferent, and it seemed completely unnatural for her. To the point where where even my discomfort began to fade. Okay, so what are we doing here? Are we looking at the bodies again? Poor bastard. Ishimaru died as a result of blood source trauma to the head. Into that just number 4, I saw the physics correction was most likely what you did it. Okay. I already read that shit. Ugh. Crosshair, please, no. Okay. Kitty Kitty-chan! Nagi, I just noticed something. What's that? You know what Ishimaru wore a watch on his left wrist, right? Did he? Your attentiveness around people is sorely lacking. You're not a people person, are you? No, that's not it, Anyway, what about the watch? Have a look. It's broken. His hands have stopped moving. The hands have stopped moving, see? I suspect it was broken in the fight with someone. Additionally, the hand stopped just after 6 o'clock, which means the watch was broken just after 6 a.m.? However, Ishimaru's watch wasn't broken at the time last night. Hey, how long do you plan on making us wait? Ishimaru looked down at his wristwatch irritably and raised his voice further. It's almost 10 o'clock. That's the right time for all the little boys and girls. Well, since it's watching to be working, then it means it wasn't broken at 6 last night, but at 6 this morning. Okay. Well, that's not all I noticed. Look at Ishimura's left hand. It seems to be holding something. You're right, he's got something white. I wonder what it is. Take it, Naegi. Who, me? Rigor mortis has begun to set in. Physical tasks are boys' responsibilities, right? Alright, fine. I reluctantly took Ishimura's hand in mine. He was frigid, and ice-like cold made my heart skip a beat. With great effort, I finally managed to remove it from Ishimura's tight grip. A scrap of paper? Is that all that was in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a scrap piece of paper doesn't give us much to go off, does it? Oh, really? As he spoke, Kirigiri repositioned herself next to Yamada's body. Next, we'll look at Yamada's corpse. There might be more evidence left behind. Okay, so we got Ishimura's scrap of paper. Does it say anything? Let's look. Ishimura died as a result of blah 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 blah. I read this like a second ago. Okay, Gary, why do I have to talk to you again? How's it going? Have you found anything? Yes, there's even more than I expected. Look at this. It's a balled up sheet of paper. It was hidden on Yamada's person. Hidden? It was in his underwear. I can't imagine he was doing anything other than hiding it. Did you look in his underwear? You put your hand in his underwear? It's just underwear. It's not like I put my hands in his socks. I don't quite follow that logic. Anyway, we should see what's on it. Naegi, unball the paper for me, would you? Just thinking about where that came from, how should I say it? If this turns out to be useless, I'll never regulate you, Yamada. Fucking kill you again! A handwritten note? Found a hole, like a secret path. Can see the outside, probably a way out. Would be bad if Monokuma finds out, so don't talk to anyone. Meet me in the physics prep room at 6 AM. So that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it's the same note Hagakure was talking about. Then Hagakure really was telling the truth? It's not exactly the same, though. Last night I found a stated note under my bedroom door. This is what it said. Found a note, like a secret path. Can see the outside, probably way out. Well, it'd be bad if Monokuma found out, so don't talk to anyone. Meet me in the rec room at 1 AM. The meeting time is different. Hagakure said he was told to show up at 1 AM. But the note Yamada got says 6 AM. Hold on, just because Yamada had the note doesn't mean he was the recipient. What? Right in the corner of the sheet of paper, it's a torn, see? That's an important detail. It's important that the paper is torn. Would you mind elaborating on that, Kirigiri? Thinking about it. Why do you think Inuyasha was holding on to crap piece of paper so tightly in the first place? I don't know. What if he had it, and it wasn't just a scrap, but something more valuable? How did that more valuable thing turn into scrap that we found? That's where you'll find your answer. The scrap is the rip off the corner! By the way, while we're here, I thought I'd mention, the C's both have their own Electro IDs, just as they should, which means most likely there aren't any Electro ID tricks involved in this murders. Well, there doesn't seem to be much leeway for such tricks coming to play this time anyway. So you're saying that all right to just ignore Electro IDs altogether for this case? If it wasn't worth thinking about, it wouldn't have been mentioned in the first place. All I said is that no Electro ID tricks were used to commit these murders. However, they will probably be of use at some point. Electro IDs will be of use at some point? I have no idea what she's suggesting. But it's Kirigiri who said it, so it's worth keeping in the back of my mind. Load Electro IDs into your Electro ID. Okay. Ding dong, ding dong. 始めるぞ。
楽しいな、楽しいな。学級裁判が始まるぞ。学級裁判。それは花火のような一瞬のきらめき。生と死のぶつかり合いが生む魂の閃光。というわけで、そんじゃお前らはいつもの場所に集合をお願いします。ゆう、学校エリア1階にある赤い扉にしちゃいなよ。うぷぷ、じゃあ後でね。
どうやら。
Unfortunately, it seems like our investigation has to end here. Now it's up to you to think for yourself and reach your own conclusions. Yeah, you're right.
行きましょうか。
Then let's get going. Yeah. Alright. So like usual, we will be ending this episode here. Saving in the first slot. And thank you guys for watching this long investigation episode of Dangan Ronpa. In the next episode, we are actually doing the good long hour, 2 hour, 3 hour plus long ass class trial. Thank you guys for watching. Scott Plumworth maybe. Out. See you guys next time.